What's up, you guys? It's Margot. Tomorrow I am moving into the city for 2 weeks with fellow YouTuber Danielle Carolyn. I'm gonna be doing an internship there, but also just living my life. I was traveling all around Europe last semester when I was abroad, and I never got to doing this video, so I thought now would be the perfect excuse. We are going to pack together for this little trip. I'm gonna share with you my tips and tricks. I'm gonna show you some outfits I'm gonna be bringing, and just showing you the whole process of how it's done. If you don't have a big open space, preferably your bed to pack on, you're gonna go crazy. Sometimes if I'm packing in advance, I'll use one of my brother's rooms because they are both moved out, but ideally it's in your room, so because that's probably where all of your clothes are. We got our big open space. Step 2 is being realistic before you start packing about how much you want to pack. I don't really like to bring my suitcase down until the end because I find it just takes up space, but try to think about the suitcase that you're going to be using, the size, and how much you can realistically bring so that you don't have to take too much out when you're actually packing up your stuff. Step 3 is knowing what you have to pack for. That's where a journal comes in handy. If you know you're going to specific events or a restaurant or anything, just write those down so you don't forget those. As far as the list go, you can kind of go as crazy as you want. Some people like to write down like 4 pairs of pants, 2 pairs of shoes. I prefer just doing the general events because I do like to pack per outfit, so that can change if I'm wearing dresses or anything. Always helps to prep. Now that you have your events written down, we can start packing. So into the closet we go. So especially for summertime trips, I love packing dresses because it's one piece. You don't have to worry about the outfit. It's really easy to pack. I just pulled a bunch of dresses from my closet. I'm gonna try them on to make sure I still like them and I like how they fit and I know what shoes I need for them. So let's do that. Now that I have my dresses picked out, I'm gonna start moving into different categories, so bottoms and tops. This is the most important part where you try things on, because before I started packing in outfits, I would end up just being on trips with so many pieces that I really liked, whether they were tops or bottoms or shorts or skirts or whatever, but they didn't match. So it was a full suitcase of stuff that I didn't really feel like I could wear. When you're making outfits, try to keep 2 things in mind. First of all, especially for trips, when there's a bit more limited space, is look for pieces that you can wear over in different outfits and make it look different. So whether you're dressing something up or down, layering it, really no one's gonna notice, but that's key to being able to create all these different looks. The second tip that I have, which is probably the most important tip in this video, don't pack pieces that you don't normally wear. What I mean by this is we all have those shirts and whatevers in our closets that we really like because of the style, or we think it's in fashion, or the color, but we never wear it. Like, you put it on and you end up not wearing it because you're probably gonna feel the same way about the piece when you're on the trip. It's a different story if you've been saving a piece for a specific trip or something and you do love it and you do know that you're gonna wear it when you're there. But packing pieces in your wardrobe that you tend to avoid wearing usually isn't the move, because you're probably not gonna wanna wear it on your trip and it's probably just gonna take up space. As you're trying this stuff on, it's so important that you're taking pictures of the outfit so that once you're actually on your trip, you can just look at those pictures and know what your outfits are for and like be able to just pick things out quickly. I promise some of the pieces you're gonna forget what you paired together, so it's just gonna make your life so much easier if you have pictures of ways that you want to pair it. Something you can do to be proactive to help you packing in the future is having a saved outfits folder. I can always get inspiration for packing. A lot of these use the same types of clothes just because that's kind of my taste. So this is always good just for reference. So this is, in a way, I absolutely love these because it has laundry. You can put stuff that needs to be hung up in this section, and then it has a completely different zipper section, which just helps you to stay organized. So game plan is the bigger items like my sweaters, jackets, jeans are all gonna go on the open side. And then on the side that I can zip up, I'm gonna put the smaller pieces just so they don't go everywhere when I open up the suitcase. For the nicer items, so in this case the dress, I'm gonna be rolling them because that can help reduce wrinkles. The best way to fold shirts is so the middle of them is facing up, so you can pull any of these out and you know exactly what shirt it is. I like to keep all the colors close to each other because I know my clothes really well, so I can compare like all the white shirts so I know exactly which one all of these are. These are all the dresses, so I can just grab the dresses really easily. They're all organized and just rolled up. They're also not getting wrinkled that way. And then my skirts are right here, so I can just see each one and pull it out as need be. What's up? Today is the day that I am going into the city. I'm leaving for my trip. However, this might relate to you guys. That means that I am packing up all my toiletries and my carry-on. So I'm gonna show you kind of just an overview of what I'm bringing in my carry-on. This is the Away bigger carry-on. I didn't have room in my suitcase, my bigger suitcase for my shoes, so I'm putting my shoes on this side. I think that's just nice just to keep them there. All of them fit, and then I'm going to be wearing my docks, which are bigger. And then I'm just going to put all of these in here. It's so important to package everything and put everything in its own container because it will help you stay so much more organized. This is usually what it looks like when I'm leaving. I have my carry-on, the suitcase, and then I'll just have a purse with stuff for easy access. All right, guys, I made it from point A to point B. Once I get to where I am traveling, I'll start to unpack it and just organize myself, but I'm all set with my beautiful Away bags. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you happen to be going abroad, I have a whole blog post with a packing guide for that specifically. I'll leave that in the description. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have any tips that I didn't hit, make sure you leave them in the comments below. I'm sure everyone can benefit from them. But yeah, here's Danielle.
Here's Danielle with the beauty blender in your face.
I will see you guys in my next video.
Wanna love, yeah. Wanna be familiar, don't wanna need you. Don't wanna be familiar. Was more than friends with you, gave you everything. You heal my everything.